school this morning. Gotta go to over here to Mobile. If y'all been following Morning Bella, then you probably noticed that she doesn't talk. She babbles. She does happy babble talk and baby talk, but she doesn't speak words. So when we noticed that earlier on before 2020 hit, but we wanted to give her a chance to go ahead and make two before we really addressed it. But at that time, COVID-19 had took over, so it pushed everything back. But so we've been, and it took months for her to get into speech therapy, and then she does occupational therapy, and then also so now we're going over to Mobile to USA for them to do the specialized testing to see if she's have some on the spectrum of the autism spectrum. So we're thankful for that. It took a long time. See, it's the end of the year, and then she'll be 3 in January. And that's what they were saying, that most kids don't get diagnosed with autism until they're around 3 and stuff, but they'll show signs as early as 18 months or even before then. So I've been researching and following up and trying to learn about it, because we had never had to deal with it. Everybody just talked and did everything and met all of their milestones. So right now, so she's considered developmentally delayed in that area of speaking and stuff. So we want to go ahead and get ahead of it and find out, so we can make sure she get the necessary and proper care and treatment that she needs, and not just have her struggling throughout life. That's not what our job is, as being the parents and grandparents of her. And I hear a lot of people when I tell them, well, such and such, they didn't talk till they were this age and that age. Well, and I'm glad, but and that's an inspiring story. However, I'm not going to compare and wait on Morning Bella's development based upon someone else's milestones in development. So we're gonna so that's why we're moving full forward ahead. But I tell you, one of my friends / family, she had noticed it too. Well, my mama, Margaret Ann, she noticed it first. She was seeing signs a long time ago. I was like, no, just give her time. She's young, but she did. I gotta give it to her. She was one of the first ones. So as we were, talking about it and trying to make things happen, someone, they inboxed me and they was like, hey, I don't want to be offensive to you, but I noticed that Bella isn't talking and it's that, and what she didn't notice. I was thankful for that call. I really was, because her
in 1 mile. Use the left lane to keep left to Franklin Creek Road.
is autistic. So it doesn't mean that they don't live normal lives and things, because it just means that they have some type of other superpowers, and they're really special. And I joke around and I call Poo-Poo special needs, not because she's slow or anything, but she needs her little special things. Poo-Poo likes certain things. She likes hobs. She likes her certain blanket. So I call that special needs, because those are her special needed things for her. And not, and I love her dearly. I would never think of any
Keep left to Franklin Creek Road.
negative way or anything like that. And her mom, they're meeting us over
In half a mile. Use the right lane to exit to I-10 East Mobile.
stuff we wanted to do this morning. So we're meeting them over there. And we're headed over there now. And everything. So they'll probably already be there and stuff by the time we get there. But we're definitely going to be on time. And and everything. So I just want y'all to continue to be on this journey with us. And as I learn things, I'm going to share them.
In 1,000 feet, exit right.
So many nonverbal children. I didn't know that there were so many.
Exit right to I-10 East Mobile.
That this was, prevalent. It is. It's part of life, And so I'm learning, and I'm open to it. I'm here for it. She's got the right people on her team and on her side. And that's why I went on and had put her in to daycare. You see, she go to school now, Little People Learning Center, because I know that children learn.
Continue straight for 15 minutes to exit 20, I-65 North Montgomery.
Because of the COVID-19, that movement had got moved back. So everything is just behind, but it's really on time. I mean, so we're not going to worry about what didn't happen, what couldn't happen around that time and things, but we're moving forward now. And, she lives a good life. She's good. Only thing she doesn't do is she doesn't speak, but she communicates. Her talking and communicating are totally two different things. Because she communicates. And she lets you know what she wants and what she don't want. And she's bad as hell and terrible too. And she's not potty trained. She'll go get on that potty sometimes, and she's not a bedwetter, she sleeps well. But that's how I also knew when Poo was sick and dehydrated, because I noticed that she hadn't wet her pull-up. And that was one of the reasons they went on and had admitted her a couple of weeks ago, because she was dehydrated. And that was one, because I was like, hey, she's still dry. It's been, it's going on into the day. She'll still dry. Let me call her doctor. Even though we had took her to the ER when we found out that she was running the fever, right? And she had that temp. So we took her there and everything, and they told us, hey, just give her Tylenol and Motrin. Okay, no problem. So we went on, we called the doctor. I called the nurse and stuff, and the nurse called in her Motrin and her Tylenol, so they can make sure we give her the right amount according to her weight and things of that nature. So we did that, but as the day progressed, her fever, as long as she was on her meds, it was coming down. And I called the doctor and called the office, and they said, hey, can you come now? And I was like, yeah, we'll be there in about 10 minutes. And so we got there, and I didn't, and they knew how she was behaving. It was like, we never seen her like this. She really feels bad. She's sick. So, and everything. And they said, well, we're going to go ahead on and admit her. Just go ahead on over, take her over to the outpatients admittance area right across the street. And I was like, oh, okay, no problem. So I immediately got on the phone and I called and let the family know that, hey, they're going to admit her. We're headed here to the hospital. When we got there, so Mama had met me there and everything, and they already had everything in place, and we went up there and immediately got into her room and everything. So everything been moving, once everything gets going for her, it gets going, and everything. And so I'm thankful for the people that I have that support me, and that help me and give me the information and things that I need to even think about, hey, moving forward. Okay, well, she doesn't speak, but hey, you should have her allergy test done, because she went, oh yeah, you're right. So that is a thing. Oh, how is her hearing? Oh, well, she hears. We know she hears, but hey, let's go ahead and cut and get that done, and go ahead and have her hearing test. And so she did the hearing test earlier this summer. She did the hearing test, and then okay, well, let's do her eye test. Well, they won't do the eye test until they're 3. So when February 1st, she turns 3 January 29th. February 1st is gonna be the next weekday following that her birthday. Then she'll go do her eye test. So we want to rule everything out. And so then after we do that and all of this, well, okay, if we need to do let's do a CAT scan and make sure it's not, and so that's gonna be one of our moves as well. So we're on it, and if you know anything, have any advice that you'd like to share with us or with me, and tell me, hey, please feel free to, call me, message me, drop it in my inbox to me, and I'll follow up. Trust me, I'm gonna be on it, so because like I say, it takes a village to raise these children. I'm thankful for the village I have. I really and truly am, and just know that we're on it and everything. So I think that's about it. But you see, Hobbs, that's her buddy. She I like interact with Hobbs. She makes sure he eats and he drinks, and she takes care of him, and he gets to play with her, jump with her. He goes to school every day, and so they share a lot together, and he goes to doctor's appointments with her. So you saw him, he was even in the hospital. So we got Minnie, we brought Hobbs' friend Minnie to keep him busy and occupied while Morning's doing some of the things she's doing. Well, it's steps to the specialized testing, and not only that, but you had to get accepted. They don't just accept you, so we had to fill out paperwork, and we had to get accepted, for them to say, well, yeah, and make this appointment and things. So that took a couple of weeks, but trust me, people calling, hey, let us know, don't have us. We need to know we're not, this is this young lady's life we're dealing with. We're not playing with it. We want to be on top of everything that we need to be on top of. Oh, and so then, like, when her therapist said, okay, she likes to jump, because y'all know, Morning loves to jump. She's a bouncer. So that's when we immediately said, well, let's get her that trampoline. Oh, they have this little swing thing that they say that she likes, and we've seen it, and I haven't gotten a swing yet, but I'm in the process of getting it. But also, so I immediately started saying, well, if those are things that are for her therapy, would her insurance cover it? So, but without the proper diagnosis, that's what, which they said once that's done, that'll open doors and avenues to things that right now, because that's the first thing they say, well, what's her diagnosis? Well, right now she's just developmentally delayed. That's all we have right now, nothing else other than that. So, and then now I'll learn that. But a lot of people I was talking to, hey, do they insurance cover this and that? They haven't been able to answer that for me. So I'm hoping that through this journey, I will discover and find out things that I too can share now. So, well, yeah, they did that. If that once they get the diagnosis, this happened or that happened, or yeah or nay, and things of that nature. But right now, everything was just, hey, we knew that she needed it. We weren't waiting on nobody to provide anything for her. We're gonna provide it, and if they can catch us up and pay us back on the back end, if that is okay. But if not, and if they provide those things, then we'll make sure she has those things at her other house, and we'll make sure those things are everywhere she's at and need to be, so we're on it. And I just want, she's laying down right there, but yeah, that's my girl, and I love her, and she have to get popped and stuff, and she don't think fat meat greasy, and she don't think it don't stink, and yeah. Oh man, I have this beautiful lamp in my room with little crystals, and I'm gonna have to find my picture of it before, but she has stripped that thing down, and she gets in trouble with it. But hey, I tell you, that's why I know she's special needs, because she still go back and do it. And then those trees that I had that I paid, I think they were like $300 a piece. Those little Christmas trees that want to look more natural and everything. And I had 2 of them in the living room. Well, they're about naked. Now, when she was young, she was just pulling from the bottom. But now she's taller. She's done pulled them leaves off from the top. And then she stands up on the sofa and reach even higher. So I'll probably be getting rid of them pretty soon because I ain't got time for morning and her shenanigans. Plus, I done had them for a long time, and I'm just ready to probably do something different anyway to keep from having to, you know. So I to keep me from having to get charges brought up on me. I just kind of don't. Some things I don't sweat. It's just too small of a stuff for me to sweat and stuff. But I'm gonna keep y'all posted and everything, and y'all follow her journey and that's what. And then I was like, her title is Morning Bella Artistic Journey of Life, meaning, you know, all the that was with an R, like, you know, like an artist, just different things. And then I was like, oh, okay, well, she may have to become the artistic journey of life if that becomes the case. And that's what but it's a series, so today we'll be there for several hours for what I understand, and then we'll come back, then they'll do something else. But the thing about it, part of it's already done because she's already in speech therapy, so they just wanted us to get her speech evaluation, which we have that here, and we'll give that to them. And I was surprised. I was like, hey, do y'all have an email or a way for me to fax y'all some things, or y'all can fax us the paperwork to go ahead and start getting it signed. You know, we like to do things ahead of time. That's why they did. And I'm like, what kind of mess is this? Well, y'all don't even have it set up where y'all can. Anyway, Alabama, come on now. My doctor's office sends us paperwork to get stuff filled out and do stuff like that, you know. So but anyway, so we got to get there a little early. But me and Boo gonna be there early. Shoot, we are already in Alabama. We'll be there early, but we wanted to be able to take our time, stop. I don't like feeling pressured and my anxiety to get up when I feel like I'm running behind. So we wanted to be able to take our time, plan for, you know, be able to work around whatever delays there may be, and everything, and get on to where we need to be. So we stopped and we got us some breakfast and things this morning. I just trying to see what she's up to. But yeah, so I thank y'all for being on this journey, and stay tuned and follow us and let's see, and then we'll find out just and also you may know one has a little bracelet. It's purple with these little flowers, butterflies and stuff, and it's got the little, on that is engraved, that's our phone numbers, our name and our numbers, because since she can't tell you who she belonged to, that if she was able to get misplaced, you know, she ran off, because they're runners. Most artistic children, they're runners, and she will just kind of take off running. She ain't passing me. I bet, look, I got my tennis shoes on, got my Baby Max on for her, baby. When I go deal in the morning, I be ready for her, honey. Then she got we got a little harness, and then like we'll have the stroller. So we ready. We know what she is. We know she like to take off, and she like, you know, and so we have the things that we need in place for. And honey, yeah, we be ready. I don't go nowhere. I know I wear my little flat sandals. Like, now shoot, I got my tennis shoes on. Oh, you taking off with you? Oh, yeah, baby. Taking off with you. So we gotta get back over here. But like I say, it's a journey, it's a process, it's learning, doing, and I'm here for it. And that's it. So, hey, morning. Good morning. I'm not going to school today.
mile. Use the left 2 lanes to exit left to exit 20, I-65 North, Montgomery.